Welcome to this IL-2 career mission. I'm flying the IL-10 for the first time on the Combat Box multiplayer server. I'm going to attack a column of supply trucks. Here's the flight plan for the mission. I am taking off from Pyongyang. The outbound heading will be 188 degrees. The supply column should be on a road just inside enemy territory, heading in a southerly direction. Taxiing to the runway. As well as going for the supply convoy, I will of course be trying to bring my rear gunner back home alive. I'm in position, time to close the canopy and take off. I am on the outbound leg. I have found the road that the supply column is going to be travelling along. I just need to follow this road south over the front line to locate the convoy. I am flying this mission in VR using a Pimax Crystal Light, which is making this game look absolutely fantastic. If you're curious about Pimax VR headsets, click on the product links in the video description below for more details on some of their current product range. And if you're going to buy a headset from the Pimax Store, use my code DUNGS at the checkout for a 2% discount. I am into enemy territory now, and there is a UN Marine base coming up on my right hand side. They will have some anti-air defences there, so I am bracing myself for impact. I have just taken some small arms fire there, but nothing serious, and I can continue south looking for the convoy. My rear gunner has just fired some shots and he is tracking something there, so there must be an enemy aircraft close by. I have found the UN Ammunition Supply Convoy now. The vehicles are stationary right now. I'm going to extend away from them, turn around and come back in for my bomb run. I've done a 180 degree turn. I'm heading north up the road now. The vehicles are in a shaded area. It's quite hard to see them. I'm going to drop all 4 bombs in a row and just see what I can hit. My rear gunner is firing again, so I must have company just as I'm trying to do my bomb run. There's an F-80 dropping right onto my 6 now. I'm committed to the bomb run, so I'm going to stay with it. Bombs are away. I've taken a big hit. I am slowly coming back to my senses, so I can weave a little bit now and try and lose this F-80. Let's unpack what just happened here. The F-80 slots in behind me and fires off a volley of shots. Thankfully, most of them miss. But he does tag me right at the end there, and unfortunately it's my rear gunner that has taken the brunt of the hits. RIP. I did manage to get my bombs out in spite of being under attack. Here were the first 2. and here are the second two. I destroyed 2 vehicles with my bomb drop, which is not bad considering. The F-80 has gone, so I am free to come back in on the convoy for my rocket attacks. The vehicles are quite nicely lined up on this piece of road here, but there is some crosswind to deal with and a bit of turbulence, so it's not so simple to just fly straight down the road and blow them all up. I do have 1 rocket left, which I'm going to use now. I've also got a fuel leak, but it's not a significant one, so I am good to continue for now. I've missed with that rocket, that's a shame. I'm going to extend away and then turn back in for some strafing runs. I'm a little bit unsteady here as I try to compensate for the crosswind, but I do manage to hit the truck. The explosion mechanics on vehicles are a big step up compared to Great Battles, and that is good to see. I've managed to stabilize the aircraft a little bit better for this next attack, and there we go, that's a good hit. The convoy is largely destroyed now. I'm going to turn around for 1 more attack run and see if there's anything left to mop up. There is 1 truck left to go for. I'm bringing my gun sight onto it nice and steady. Okay, that is mission complete. Time for me to turn towards the north and egress. Quick check of my fuel gauge there. I've still got over 400 litres in the tanks, so the fuel leak that I have experienced was very minor, and I should be able to make it back to base no problem. It's only about a 60-kilometre trip back to base. As I am heading back north on a reciprocal vector, I forgot about the US Marine base, which is coming up on my right hand side now. The AA gunners score a couple more hits with small arms fire, but nothing to worry about for this beast of an aircraft. I've made it back to Pyongyang airfield, which is at my 11 o'clock now next to the river. Single IL-10 requesting permission to land. I am coming in a little bit too quickly. I'm still doing 230 kilometers an hour as I cross the threshold there. I have just briefly touched the tarmac and flattened both of my tires, and as I touch down again, both tires are completely shredded. But nevertheless, I thought that was a pretty good landing. Thanks for watching. See you next time.